to my channel. It's Kenny here. I'm a professional pole dancer, performer, instructor, everything. I do it all. So welcome back. I'm so glad to have you. Today we're gonna go over 3 pole conditioning exercises that you can do from the floor. And don't worry, this is geared more towards beginners, but anyone can do this. You should be conditioning all the time, even as a super expert or professional. Don't call out my name. All right, to start, we're going to begin with a pull-up. So, bad man forward, bad man pull up. No, not that one, right? So to pull up, you're gonna start kneeling on the floor. If kneeling on the floor is uncomfortable for you, I definitely suggest getting a mat or a blanket. I'm just gonna grab my blanket. But definitely a yoga mat if you have one, just so it lessens the pressure on your knees. Voila. So I'm on my knees, right? Knees apart, toes kind of touching, right? So from here, I'm going to bring my hands high. So to start, you're gonna bring one hand on top of the other, okay? You want to lean your chest onto the pole, so more of like your sternum, like the midline, okay, right here. You don't want to lean your head onto the pole because it's not gonna work, right? And then from here, what you want to think about is pressing the top of your feet onto the floor. So when I say that, I mean the front part of your foot, right? Pressing down into the floor. So what's gonna happen? You're gonna take a deep breath. You're gonna count to 3, and then try to lift. Ooh. All right. Y'all felt that? Not yet? Okay, we're gonna keep going. So again, you have one hand on top of the other. You're leaning your chest onto the pole. Your feet are pressing into the ground. You're going to try to pull yourself up and come down. So as you're pulling yourself up, you're gonna think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, like something's in the middle of your back. Let me show you from another side. My hair is in the way. Okay, so your hair, both hands are high, leaning, pull up, squeeze, and then come down. Pull up, squeeze, and down. It's okay to make noises. I make noises all the time. Honestly, in these videos, I try to lessen the noise, but if you ever see me practice in real life, I make a lot of noises. It just makes me feel better. So, if you're like, Kenny, I'm doing these exercises, but I can't lift my knees off the ground, that is completely fine. It's conditioning. It's to get you stronger and more comfortable to wherever you need to go. So if you're not lifting your knees off completely off the floor, it's fine, all right? Now, if you're ready to progress, you're feeling good, you're feeling strong and comfortable. Both hands are high again. Oh, before I forget. When one hand is on top, you do a couple of sets, you switch, bring the other hand on top, okay? So it kind of evens out the strength, your muscles, right? So I'm here. Now I feel comfortable. I understand the motion. Now I'm gonna try to bring myself a little bit higher, right? So I'm pulling. Oh, I'm a little bit higher off the ground, and then come back down. Let's try it again. Pull up, and down. Clap for yourself. We're working hard out here, okay? That was great. Now I feel like, Kenny, I love this, but I want more. I can give you more, okay? So, if that feels really good, you're gonna pull all the way up to standing. So the same thing. The front of your foot is still pressing into the floor. Shoulders are relaxed. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Make sure you're breathing. Hands are nice and high, and chest is leaning onto the pole. So you bring your hands back up. Breathe. Pull up all the way to stand, and then come back down. how is this practical? So let's say you're on spin pole. I'm not on spin pole right now. And if you need to pull up, ooh, and you come back down. Now that was a little bit janky, but this is a silicone pole and it's very sticky. So if you see me sticking and never going anywhere, it's because it's a silicone pole, okay? Make sure you check out the link in my bio. Check out this pole. If you like it, feel free to purchase. There's other poles also available, chrome, but the one I have right now is silicone. So especially if you're a beginner and you feel like you're super slippery or you want something that's gonna make you feel more secure in your grip, I definitely recommend the silicone pole, in addition to chrome. Okay, back to the program. So we just did our pull-ups, we nailed it. Now what's next? Shoulder mounts. So shoulder mounts you can do different ways. So I like to do them seated. Well, this variation I'm showing is seated. So when you're seated, you're kind of at an angle. So you're not sitting with your back flushed against the pole. You're leaning at an angle, right? Inside hand is low. And a shoulder mount, all your fingers are together, like Barbie hands. Grab the pole, right? From here, I'm going to arch up into like a tabletop position and breathe. And then come back down. Again, arch up and breathe and come back down. So as you're doing this exercise, you want to make sure your body is parallel to the floor. So if you're doing a shoulder mount, like standing or in the air, your body is parallel to the floor. So it's getting you used to it's getting you used to the feeling of a shoulder mount, all right? And also, as you lift, you're gonna squeeze your booty, right? Pressing up, squeeze your elbows together. So one more time, inside hand low, squeeze, breathe, and then come back down. Make sure you do both sides, if possible. You never know. I do both sides sometimes. Don't call out my name, don't come for me. All right, so we're on the other side right now. Same thing, inside hand low, inside hand is high. Now if you feel comfortable in this position, and like, you know, Kenny, I kind of want to level up, I got you, right? So you're here, squeezing, pressing up. Maybe this time, maybe release one leg from the floor and just lift it up, breathe, and bring it back down. And then you can alternate, bring the other leg up, breathe, and bring it back down. And return to seated. So now you're just feeling how you're kind of putting more pressure onto your shoulder by releasing one leg off the floor, okay? Just to see how it feels, because in a shoulder mount, you're relying mostly on your hands and your shoulder and your core. Your legs aren't helping you necessarily to hold on to anything, okay? So, we're feeling good, we're feeling great, we're feeling super strong. Now we're going to, I'm gonna go back to the other side. This is why you practice both sides. That was my janky side, but that's another video for later. Hopefully, if I remember, right? Now you're here. Bring one leg up, try to bring it towards your face. Maybe lift the other leg off the ground. So let me switch. So when this leg is up, just try to tap it up and then bring it down, okay? Again, we're trying to get most of our weight into our hands and into our shoulder and our core, okay? And then of course, once that feels comfortable enough, pressing up, ooh, and then come down. Ooh, and then come down, okay? move on. So there's the last exercise that we can do is a plank. So this is good if you're working on your sits, if you're working on Superman, basically anything that concerns, or your layback, anything that concerns an inner thigh hold to get you used to the friction in between your legs, squeezing and crossing, knowing when to release, all that good stuff. Now, to get into your planks, you're gonna bring your hands onto the floor, okay? You're gonna walk your legs back. So it's kind of in your, hoo-ha. You're gonna squeeze, breathe, and then slide your legs down, okay? So now you're in your plank. So obviously you can plank without a pole, but if you're a pole dancer, you're gonna need the pole. So you might as well just plank with it, right? Here you can hold this position, breathe, see how it feels, cross, cross, maybe scissor, see how that feels, and then slide down, okay? It's going to be pretty sensitive, so definitely take your time. Maybe hold for like 3 seconds, and then once you feel okay with 3 seconds, then move up to 5, 10, and so on, all right? So now, we're back in our plank again. My sock is falling down. It's okay. You're back in your plank. You're squeezing. Body is parallel to the floor. Shoulder is stacked. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Breathe. Maybe you want to add a little bit more like strength training. You can try doing some push-ups. And again, push-ups. And then bring it down. Wow. These conditioning exercises, wow. Wow. Also, if you've never done a Superman before, I think this is, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways to get into it. So once you feel comfortable in your plank, let's go on the other side. Oh. Right, you're squeezing. You feel good and comfortable. Slowly reach back, grab the pole, release. Superman. And you didn't have to go upside down to even get into it, right? And then bring it back down. Same thing, you can switch to the other side. Oh, that feels crazy. And then bring it back down. And when you're ready, you slide it down and celebratory twerk. Thank you everyone for watching my video. If you enjoyed this, please let me know. If this worked for you, please let me know. If you didn't like it, you can let me know still. I'll probably just, okay. No, I appreciate all types of feedback, but honestly, I love you guys. I do these videos for you. So please like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you next time. Bye.